Redux going to go for it there. I think they're trying to spot them out with the 0 point, but it doesn't catch. The Dizzy finds good purchase. Stellar and Nat are able to combine here for 3 total. And now it's all up to Verno. He's made his way all the way to the back of the map here, and already Wingman is going to go to work with this defuse. Gets it to half. Verno, no choice but to get out. The Leo got thrown in. Pretty sure he also heard the Dizzy at work.
Spike planted.
Oni now playing from the top side of the map. The weapons are better here for Turtle Troop at least, but they're going to play this post plant, and all of Oxygen is stacked up in a high-low setup. Pipes is conceded here, but Oxygen now can flood in on any sort of retake attempt. Bidog's good for 1, and Corey with the Guardian playing from that low ground will be the sole player left here for Turtle Troop, and he's about to get very, very busy. No accompanying joke this time. It's a pickaxe to the shoulder for Corey.
And B-Dog's actually full committed to this. He made a drop sound too.
He sees nothing. His own one-way makes it impossible for him to know what's coming. Now he knows, though. Recon comes in. Wingman does get stymied, but B-Dog is going to get absolutely clapped here. dapr backs away. Okay, going to go for a fairly early lockdown, combined with the Viper's Pit here. Both teams committing those Killjoy ultimates. Mitch now has to get out of range of this, but the spike is already down.
And they stopped her.
Okay, that's a lockdown down for Oxygen. Turtle Troop's over still active. Now they can start threatening a potential defuse. Scuba, though, wants to slow him up. Turtle Troop getting pretty aggressive off the back of this now, and Mitch at least has the high ground to play from. There's so many targets, and he gets all of them. And Wingman to boot. No defuse now, and Corey's stuck.
In tube. Fighting forward, though, faster, Turtle Troop. I like the pace of this from them.
Yeah, I mean, pretty huge behind this KO ultimate, right? None of these flashes that you're bringing into the fight. Scuba steps up now. Wall drops, but they're going to fly behind this anyway. They want to take the fight. B-Dog more than happy to acquiesce, though, and Silence with the classic is able to find one. That evens up the numbers. Silence would love to get closer and employ this judge. 0 point doesn't catch the Viper playing close, so the pit stays up. Stella just spamming through it here. B-Dog going hunting and gets punished instantly. Verno happy to drop down off of pipes now. dapr inside the pit, more than happy to take some contact, and it's a beautiful adjustment to take the head clean off Adder's shoulders. Now you have the player advantage. You have the pit, and you have Turtle Troop under an extreme time crunch. dapr's able to come forward, take another one, and that should be enough. Corey, 0 point finds nothing. Dizzy, though, gets a shot off. Going to be Mitch dropping down for the rafters here. He might have more than he can handle. Nice Dizzy, though, from the defenders, and Redux on the spray through, and Mitch is there with the damage. The Bulldog claims 3. Very quickly, we have the plant once more. Oxygen have to find a way in, and Thrash is going to pave it. Redux, this time under Empress, on the push in. Another leader to try and get him further in onto the site here, but it's been given up mostly by Turtle Troop. Oxygen are going to have to forge a little bit further ahead to try and clear them away from this. Corey, util in hand, spotted briefly. That will force Redux off the spike here, but he's going to go ahead. He is going to take a fight. And I'm hardly surprised to hear that. There's another one. Dismiss up on pipes. Corey flattened from the high ground. It's 4 for Redux, and he's far from done. What an ace to finish it. Oxygen claim Icebox, and Redux reclaims his throne. This action, Corey was able to get into U-Haul properly and just try and do some work.
He is going to come through as well. Adder does have 2 flashes. They're trying to get into the site here. The Wingman is going to go down.
Corey, though, he is absolutely in. Redux able to respond. Mitch found one as well. All of a sudden, find out how they salvage this situation. That's nasty. Okay, all of a sudden, it's looking dangerous. Redux, though, on his own, has to play out around this mosh pit, and Stella is healthy. Do have the tools to take this retake. And it looks like they're going to go for it pretty quickly. Adder's going to be kept out of here. Couldn't trade for Corey as Verno brought him down. Now has to try and flash himself in and disrupt this somehow. But it's the lineup Larry's coming up. Mitch brought down by the molly here. Redux trying to play the box. Verno at least good for a trade. And B-Dog found the timing. Makes it a 1 versus 2. B-Dog with a spray down. 3 for the round.
Spike's going to get down to these.
We're in full pulse plant mode here. Something needs to be done about the Brimstone. B-Dog has just the 1 molly to work with. And a better rifle now as he upgrades it. dapr gets caught as he tries to lurk. Doesn't quite have the timing now, and the Viper's Pit is here as well. So both of those aforementioned ultimates for Turtle Troop finding value in this round. Redux has a showstopper, but also an operator. It's an awkward combination. And yeah, the ladder doesn't really get anything there as he has to switch to the shorty. Showstopper also didn't connect. Corey gets brought down by his own teammates Molly. It actually evens up the numbers here. But Oxygen still need to do something about this spike. Scuba is going to be covered at the very least, but B-Dog is there. Good trade
for the post plant. Drop that nuke on the spike.
dapr's good for the flank kill. Redux playing close. Shorty goes to work. Just 2 left now. B-Dog here, disrupting that plant of the defuse, rather. Verno down to 6 bullets, but enough to get the job done. Redux, though, of course, has the mobility to get out, but still the audacity to swing again. And Adder punishes. This is huge. Corey gets his way all the way into U-Haul. This is going to be a very, very, very difficult retake based on the map that is accessible to Oxygen right now.
It was a lovely decision from Turtle Troop to accelerate down short. Well, that brawl took place over by Shower, the attempt at the crunch going awry. They get the site for free. They get that deep space on it. And they're going to get themselves a 5
the post-plant scenario here, but all of Oxygen are playing in on the site here. Now out of Showers they go. Scuba's able to bring Silence down. Flash here, Corey caught by it. Doesn't see Redux there on top of the truck. Fortunate for him, he's able to stay out of that line of sight, but now down to 3. Turtle Troop have to make a play. They've got to come aggressively, and that's going to be the scope weapon out of the mix, but it doesn't matter. Adder's there for 2. Now the 1 versus 1. Adder steps up. He wants the fight, but Scuba's ready. That flash, though, has drawn 2 players over. Orbital strike. Get him away from it. Adder going to be caught by the flash here, and Redux drops down. The flash from Turtle Troop there does bring the players over. Showstopper available, just really not necessary, but being forced away by the molly. Doesn't get punished as he crosses. Dapr's going to be there off angle, taking Corey down to a sliver of health. Turtle Troop are in deep trouble here. Economy is at a point where they can still try and fight for this round. It looks like B-Dog has that in mind, but Dapra's got no reason to push. B-Dog steps up, swings, takes the shot. Bit of economic damage here for the defenders is the best they could really hope for. Estella will step forward. And he will perish in the blast here. Now again, they have a showstopper to supplement a fast hit. They're going to use it straight away. Where's Silence? Redux doesn't see him. The second satchel will get him there. And he can't connect it. That is ugly stuff. Still, Oxygen are going to commit. They may as well. And they've done well to even up the numbers here. Honestly, that could have gone either way. They could have gone horribly. Okay. Orbital strike. Not quite fast enough from B-Dog to interrupt the plant. Through the vent goes the Dizzy. Spots nothing, though. As Corey realizes the site's been badly vacated. So he's got to push a little bit further. Thrash, did he tank the rocket? It's unclear. The Scuba has the spray down on B-Dog as he tries to go for a defuse, and Corey might expose his back here. Scuba gets out of Hookah. Corey sprays, finds Mitch. Here's another defuse attempted. Verno cuts him down. Wingman, who can't get it done either. 17 seconds left on the round, but B-Dog is down, and now Shower's control belongs to Oxygen. They've got to now, Turtle Troop that is, take so many risks in interrupting this plan, and they can't do it. It's not possible. Silence the last one to the fight. And
Stellar catches the first.
Good for 1. Nice little Dizzy, but the timing's not quite there. It's too late. No one at B right now for Turtle Troop, and Thrash will confirm this. In fact, Oxygen kind of feel that way anyway. They don't send that Thrash very deep. And then remember, the util is on B-Dog. He's got a lot of it to work with. Gonna have to smoke this side out to give them even the slightest chance of getting in, but Corey just contacts straight up through that door. He knows that Oxygen are playing full post-plant setups here. And there's the smoke to cut Redux out of the fight. Thrash, though, back in once more. Dangerous for Corey. They spot B-Dog now playing from that cubby. It's going to be a 1-for-1. All up to Corey now. The Intrepid. The Vibes Merchant, self-professed, has to find a way in, and it's not to be. Oxygen tie up the series 2-0 and become your mid-season champions.
Cleaned up at the very end. Cleaned up at the very end by dapr, a man who's been on top, the winner of the first international LAN in Valorant. Now trying to rise back up the ranks, get back.